Hello.
Hello. Hello, my fellow flippers. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Okay, for today's video, we're just going to be flipping this lovely dresser we got from a friend. Before we get into this project, to be sure to hit the subscribe and notifications button so you don't miss any of our updates or our new content. And we'll just get right into this flip. Alright.
You're gonna have to bear with me because I'm recovering from a cold, so my voice is like not as good as it normally is, so
It's okay. We'll take your subpar
yeah,
performance.
you'll have to.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start by wiping it down. Get all the little nooks and crannies, and then I hit it with the steel wool just to brush up some of the and agitate some of the dust in there. Make a mean face. Check out the new tat.
I think this is the first video with it, right?
Well, I'm showing it, yeah, because I had it covered the last one, just it was too fresh. All right. And I know this doesn't make sense, but that top left corner, it kind of rises up a little bit. Okay, there's a point to that, and so I was trying to see why it was bowing that way, and if I could possibly just smash it back down, if it was actually bowing, or if it was like, all right, that's kind of rude, but. If it's actually bowing or if it was something that was just like misaligned. But it's bowing a little bit. I tried my best to get it to go down. I actually end up using a clamp. I don't know if that's on screen or not to try to keep it down, but it's just a little bit bowed.
I can't remember.
Huh?
I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
The clamp.
And then I'm just gonna smash it with that orbital sander. I'm going to use synonyms for hit, smash, attack. I don't know. It's not really
Close enough.
I don't know. And wipe it down. Poncho is sitting with us today. We have our celebrity here.
Our celebrity Dobie.
Hello, Poncho.
Celebrity Dobie.
Now he's over in my griddle.
That's okay.
He's so cute. Handsome boy. He's a handsome boy. I wish he could be out there with me, but there's too much dust and chemicals, so that's not good for him.
I know.
I wish, though.
What are you wiping this down with? I forget. Mineral spirits?
Yeah, I just wipe it down with mineral spirits, and then I'm gonna put a primer on. I guess that's what I'm doing. Man, sometimes I swear it's just like a surprise for me, because I'm like, man, I haven't done this or seen this in like a good hot minute. Put my mask on, go ahead and just back and forth. I don't really have as you can see, I don't really have a method here. I just want to get all the coverage. Just to give it the new paint some other paint a first base to kind of attach onto. Man, I just got really okay, drink more coffee.
Yeah, wake up. We can't have that. Mm-mm.
The garage looks so empty. It looks really empty there.
I know.
I promise you it's not that empty. I probably just had a bunch of shit all on the table. Like, everything that should be in the frame is probably on the table. So, alrighty. We're getting to that point where I probably will actually start painting it the actual color that it's going to be painted. Okay, just kidding. I forgot this is the one that I didn't like the color. So, originally when I got this color, it actually doesn't look that bad on screen. Like, on screen it doesn't look that green. But in person, it is just bright green. Like, it is
This was definitely one of our trial and error pieces.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I went to my local Lowe's there, it really didn't pop that much. Like, it wasn't as bright, but laying it on there, it was bright. Like, it's just too bright. At least for my taste, and I'm assuming someone else's. It would just be harder to find somebody that would like that bright of green versus the one that it's actually going to be. So I'm sorry if you guys like this green and it's not what you wanted, but it's just I didn't see a potential buyer wanting it this green. It just doesn't look that green on the screen though.
Yeah.
But I promise you guys it's bright. It's bright. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad on the screen. Coming in for our second coat. So what I normally do is that fan in the background, I'll kind of just have that on a 15-minute timer and kind of just let it cool down in the garage there. And then I'll come back and kind of check the paint, and then I'll do the next coat. That's kind of my method. Usually I'll work on something else in the meantime. I'm just kidding. I just got. Oh, your cup is like condensating. My cup is like, or my coffee is like watered down at this point, but it's okay.
Mine got like clumpy, so I'm drinking nothing but air.
Oh, air is good. I need to drink it faster. Okay, and so at that point I moved it inside so I could work on the drawers. And right now, I think there was some sort of, I don't know, like a sticker or something on the inside. So this is me trying to get that off. Also, I think there's just some residue from something, I don't know what. So I tried to clean that off. Hit it with the orbital sander really quick. Removed all the hardware. I have not perfected doing drawers. I don't know why I have such a hard time doing drawers. I always end up wanting to do the entire drawer, and you know what, I realize I know I don't need to do that, but for some reason I do. I don't know why. I guess it's because I'm like, oh, like the entire wardrobe is like painted, so I might as well paint the drawer. I don't know why I do that. There's no sense, and honestly it would probably look good if I didn't do that and just did the front part that everybody sees.
Yeah.
But for some reason I do. I have no idea why. So, you know what I thought about the other day is I want to do something that's very standard and very consistent with the inside of the drawers. Like, so no matter what, when you get something from me, it'll be the same on the inside of the drawers. Like maybe like a rubber mat or a black, like get the black the vinyl stuff. And so like every time you get something from me and it has drawers, it's always gonna have that insert on the bottom. Something like that. Just like
your
a
mark
signature
on that piece.
Yeah, like a signature thing that I do. What do you guys think? Is there something that I should do with that?
Yeah.
And then, so I went ahead and I had some leftover paint, and it was supposed to be white. It was actually from that square table, and it's kind of an off-white, I guess, right?
Yeah.
But I ended up not liking it as much because it was kind of pink-ish. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. So this was a very trial and error project.
But in the end, I think we
in the end,
really
I
loved
mean,
it.
no matter what, if I don't like something or whatever, I'm gonna fix it. I'm not just gonna leave it there and then try to sell it. So, alright, so now I've sanded the tops down. I'm just gonna wipe it down with some more mineral spirits. It's a favorite thing. What do you guys use? Any other furniture flippers? What do you guys use to wipe down? Just soap and water or what? So let me know.
There gotta be something else out there that
oh yeah, there's
probably
a ton
works better.
Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. I just like mineral spirits because it just doesn't seem super heavy. It doesn't, for me, well, at least like not in my experience, has it left like a residue. Like, you know how sometimes when you wipe stuff down, it'll leave like an oily residue, or be kind of tacky or something. It'll just be something that, like, you definitely know it got wiped down with something.
Yeah.
For some reason, mineral spirits doesn't do that for me, and so I've had a good experience with it, and I like the result of it. After I wipe things down, I always like leave it for at least a good 5 minutes or so to let that dry, and I would do that with anything. So, just because I don't want the paint to adhere and combine and some chemical reaction to happen, which has happened before in the past, where it bubbles up. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the hardware. I actually like the drawer knobs, and I'm going to spray them with this. What was it? Vintage gray? I believe it's vintage gray. And that was left over from... Was that left over? No, I think I just ended up getting it. Was not left over from another project. And this is the actual true color. So this is what I wanted to do. I didn't like the green, so I went and got the Spanish moss green. I love that color. And I believe that someone else will too. I wish you guys could truly see how bright this green is. It doesn't show up, and it's probably on my part with the lighting. But this is what we're working with. I have like one big shop light. Short people problems. I was gonna stand on the pallet, but then I was like, I still have to reach, I think. So I might as well just get on the ladder and get it all. And I think I ended up doing 2 coats of this. So, worked out. Maybe 3, just to make sure I got it all. But that if I did a 3rd one, it'd probably be just to get the little nooks and crannies. Just to like, it's like double reassurance.
Yeah. And you'll also see in our next video, the piece that we do is really nice as well. And we kind of tried to stay with the same color scheme. So,
yeah, I think the idea was to potentially sell it as like a set.
Yeah.
Right? And see, that looks dark, but it's not that dark.
It's not. It's not.
It's just this lighting.
Well, you'll actually see. So at the end of the video, I did add the before and after photos, just so you can kind of see and compare, because I did notice that the lighting was a little off. Mm-hmm. So I went ahead and added the photos of after, so you can see more of the true color that it turned out.
Yeah. But it definitely is better. I ended up doing a little bit of a wet sand, so I just put a little water on there and then take some 220 grit sandpaper and hit all sides, so that way when I go in for my last coat, it's smoother. And I'm going to spray the drawers again. This is where, at the point where I ended up just getting white spray paint, because of, obviously I didn't like the original white spray paint that I was using. It was too creamy. And here's the finished product.
It still looks kind of dark here, but...
It still looks kind of dark, but you can definitely see a little bit better. Notice the hardware and
the detail in the dresser.
Yeah, I think it turned out good. So, basically this video has reached its end. I wanted to thank you guys for watching the video and following along during our furniture flipping journey, as always. And if you want to, we'd love if you can leave us a like and a comment below. So any feedback or advice is warmly welcomed, and we'll see you on the next flip. Dismissed.
No, not yet.
Alright, not yet.
I'm sick, so I think that I should say dismissed. So, dismissed.